Hi, this is Grace Gormley, and I'm here to talk about Chapter 5, the Situational Approach. I'm going to go over kind of a brief overview of the style, the strengths and weaknesses, and then how it applies in my everyday career life. Situational leadership really focuses on leaderships within specific situations. A basic summary is really recognizing what followers need and adapting their leadership styles to meet those needs based on the situation that they're in. And so they have two different dimensions, the directive and supportive dimensions, which really kind of evaluate and assess followers and the competency and commitment within those followers. So this helps them change the degree of directive or supportive to meet the needs of their followers. So directive is more a one-way communication. It's really providing direction, providing really what the goal is, timelines, and defining the role. Where supportive is more of a two-way communication, a more emotional and social support system for the follower, and asking for input and really solving problems. And this model really exemplifies what I do as a success coach from day to day. So I'm talking to almost 5 to 10 different students per day, and I'm really kind of having to change the way that I lead this student in our conversation based upon what they need. So let's say I have a student that really just wants direct answers in how to figure out who to talk to about financial aid. I'm going to provide that direct support, provide clearly stated guidelines, clearly stated steps for them to kind of go about that. Whereas a student that is overwhelmed and stressed out with financial aid or academics, I'm really going to provide that emotional connection and really kind of relate to them on a more personal level, and asking for their input, asking for their perspective and what has occurred, and making it more of a two-way conversation and sharing information within that conversation. So as a success coach, I really think I have a balance that I need to find, and situational leadership approach really helps me kind of identify those two different roles that I go through within a day. However, the strengths of this approach and situational leadership in general, so it is a really useful in a marketplace. So being able to kind of market yourself in a way that your followers are going to be able to respect you and receive input. It's very practical, and it really emphasizes a leader's flexibility and adaptability. As an example, as a success coach, I'm really having to be flexible and adaptive to the students I'm talking with on a day-to-day. However, the research is lacking in regards to this theory. There's not a whole lot of information on how a follower moves from development level to development level within this approach. And it's really ambiguous in terms of conceptualizing followers and their competency levels in different development levels. In addition, it provides a lack of explanation in regards to kind of how the levels are weighted. So being able to kind of define that clearly, it's definitely a weakness within this approach, and it fails to account for different demographic and characteristic approaches as well. So overall, I really believe that as a success coach, this model really helps support in the ways that I'm flexible and adaptive within my day-to-day responsibilities as a success coach, as a leader of these students, and provides ways for them to kind of have that flexibility for someone to talk to that is a little bit removed from whatever situation they're going through, or kind of frustration that they're occurring in. So overall, I'm a supporter of the situational approach within my success coaching role. So thank you. I appreciate your time.